Hey there! Thank you for joining me. Today I want to show you something really cool that we just launched. So let's say I'm a product manager at my company and one of my fellow motion designers has just produced a very nice animation that we're going to use as a sticker in our social media app. But we need to save every kilobyte that we can. We need to save as much as we can on every file size. This animation is looking really good, but if I were to include it as a JSON, we're talking about 470K. If millions of people download that all the time, that will add up to our bandwidth cost a lot. So we need to save as much as we can. The first thing that you should do is go for .lottie, LottieFiles, even optimized .lottie. You can see there that it's almost an order of magnitude less. That's incredible. But actually, I want to shave every kilobyte that I can. So in order to do so, we just launched our Advanced Optimizer. And here you have plenty of choices to make it just the way you need it and save as much as you can. So for the Bezier static tolerance, this parameter, you can just increase it a little bit and just make sure, click optimize, and you will get here an optimized version where you can preview what's going to happen to your animation. And you can see we haven't had that much loss of quality at all. It looks pretty much the same. And we already saved 16%. So we went to almost 50K to 40K. That's incredible. With the tolerance on the keyframes, you gotta be careful. If I turn this on and I move it a little bit, this is going to start trimming keyframes, and this might affect the animation a lot. So let's take a look. Let's see what it does. But in this case, you can see that the animation kind of like blur out, broke a little bit. So that's not exactly what we want, not at all, right? And even if I try to do it just a tiny bit, it will still, depending on the type of animation that you have, might be more damaging or might not do anything. So it might, just, save a little space without having actually, have any damage on the animation. But it will depend on the animation that you have. In this case, I'm not going to use this one. For animations that have images, raster images embedded into the Lottie, you should use, we have here a control for changing the file format. You just need to activate this and change it to JPEG, PNG, WebP, which is probably the most compressed one. And you can manage the quality here. So if I were to render that, this one does not have any images. So it should just, make sure that we're back where we were. The other one that I want you to check out here is this round float numbers parameter. The less, the better, the more compressed. So this is basically reducing a little bit of the colors that you have in your animation. So be mindful of going all the way down. That will probably do a little bit too much. So let me show you. So if I go here and put 0, you will see that the colors are suffering a little bit. Yes, we make a good savings, but the colors are not the same. So we want to put it in 1. It used to be in 2. Let's do the optimize now. So if I'm done that with just a few colors that this animation has, I managed to kind of almost double my savings here. I got 27% less. The animation is now 36K, which is really cool. And I haven't had any loss of quality. We also offer, toggles for a lot of the properties, metadata, three-dimensional layers, kind of remove all of that, blend modes and all of it, so you can save and save more space. We have already applied that animation there. So you have the full control and full power. From what I can see, I'm very happy with this number. We have reduced almost 28% of the size of this already, very shrunk down animation. I can just save it and boom, I will have it compressed the way I want it. So that's the Advanced Optimizer. It's a really cool tool to just shave every kilobyte that you can if you need to save on bandwidth and just make the best of your Lottie animations, no loss of quality, and you have full control. Thank you for joining me.